Yes, anger has a place. Anger has a place. Ladies and gentlemen, you can take your anger out here at Club Conflict in a CSGO match. We've got a best of 3 match coming up for you tonight in Club Conflict Season 27 playoffs between DankerMemerson and ZelosGG. These teams are going to throw down. Only one team is going to remain in the bracket. The other team has to go home. I am joined with my good friend Mishez. Mishez, how are you tonight?
Hey, I'm good, Ballistic. Happy to be here for this game. Curious to
Yeah.
see how it's going to play out for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one for sure. And we're going to just jump right in here. They're getting ready to warm up. Teams, I can tell you, I watched a little bit of the veto. I can tell you 2 maps that are going on. Of course, the first map is going to be Overpass. Now, this was ZelosGG pick, and they chose to start out as CT. Well, it was their pick. So DankerMemerson chose to start out as T's rather. And then in the next map, it's going to be Vertigo. DankerMemerson chose that, and ZelosGG will start off as CT on that. So let's, without further ado, let's get right into the, let's get into this thing. I'm going to get this underway. So we've got all of the players in the site. Everybody is readying up. This is map 1 of 3. And this is going to be a blast. Now, I'd like to remind everybody, last season, ZelosGG was running under the same group. Scubex had almost the same team, but they were running under the banner of 5 Kings. And in season 26, the 3rd place decider match, I don't know if anybody was watching that, but man, that thing went on forever. It was, I think, over 3 hours. I remember casting over 3 hours. It went into double overtime more than once, maybe even triple overtime. On 2 different maps, it went into overtime. So these teams are no strangers to each other, and we're looking for some high-level Counter-Strike to be played here today. Looking at the overview, it looks like they're taking it slowly out towards the fountain. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, Awful's going to be lurking in connector. See if he can catch anybody inside there. Fortunately, there's nobody inside connector. Zelos is boosted though, so if they would come out this connector, but they're not going to, they would spot him there. They're rocking that boost spot already. Scoob X is playing close bathrooms, while Deist is watching long.
Deist has no idea they're coming that close. Oh wow, Deist was waiting. Yeah, Deist caught two.
That's
Coming out
three,
along.
yes. Oh man, that shuts them down.
That was like bang, bang, bang.
Danker.
That
So
was
quick.
fast. The USPs are brutal though.
Oh, absolutely. So hard to go against when you have a Glock unless you're in their face. What's so funny about that is CTs have the advantage on a pistol round, but on rifle rounds, I'd definitely give it to the Ts. They definitely, with that one tap AK, is so powerful compared to the M4. Looks like DankerMemerson's gonna push Fountain again.
Yeah.
If they can find anything. They're already up party. But Creasy and Mystical are playing back on site. They're not even gonna give them the picks early. They know that they're on the save.
Mystical's about to get busy and long.
Yeah, he
He hears them hopping.
spots them out.
Yep. And he just peppered him up.
Takes out,
Just okay.
Missile takes down Navik's Blood. The Stu takes him out. Scoobex takes out Manifest and
Stu's got the bomb down. Nice.
They did get the plant though, which is big for them. They definitely, that's definitely big for them.
There's fight going all around. Stu's like, that can wait. I'm planting.
That was the smart thing to do because they had Glocks only, so that was a good play by Stu.
Nice $4,000 play. Everybody gets $800 for that. So we got a pause. This is a great opportunity for us to talk about our supporting sponsors. Let's talk about Everleap Cloud Hosting. Everleap provides the hosting for our website. We have a secure website. We invite you to join us and become a member if you're not already a member at ClubConflict.com. It's free. Go ahead and register a free account. But Everleap, they provide that hosting for us, and we really appreciate having Everleap on board. GameServers.com, Frag Not Lag, the largest game server provider in the world. They're located in 36 cities around the world, last I checked. And you can get a good deal on a game server for your clan, for your community, for your team. Just check them out. Tell them Club Conflict sent you. And we appreciate having game servers on board. Also, Silverstone Technology, the prize sponsor. We appreciate having Silverstone on board. And they're asking for the unpause, so I guess we're going to go ahead and jump back into the match here.
Yeah, DankerMemerson buys up 4 AKs and 1 op on Blood. Curious to see how he works with that. This round right here is going to show what DankerMemerson can do. Awful and Masfat's taking connector control while Scoobex is pushed up, watching for that. Blood's in the smoke and finds Mystical at Fountain.
There's one more there, and he don't know it. Blood has no idea.
Is that long and CZ's in party. Scoobex is taken out by Awful though.
Blood
they don't
still
know
doesn't
that
know.
CZ. Yeah, they still don't know that CZ's there. Now they know.
Yeah.
They know that there's too long towards party. But they still didn't spot out Deist.
They picked up his op. Blood's op is gone.
So CZ's gonna push connector, try to get behind this team. DankerMemerson pushing out on B site. Steve and Awful pushing site there. They're gonna smoke it off so they can get this plan. Marcus is in heaven. They do molly off. Steve finds Marcus up in heaven. Deist is trying to play around these smokes. They don't see him. He's in the smoke. He catches that one, but
yeah, he heard him.
gets him.
XCZ sitting in smoke too.
Yeah, CZ still could possibly have this if they're not careful here. CZ could pull this off.
Yeah, they have no idea he's in the site, I don't think.
Well, they're being cautious though. So they might catch him. CZ catches Masfast though, and he does pull it through and taking down Steve.
Oh boy, X easy.
Wow.
What a clutch play.
Easy. Yeah, way to clutch up for the Zealous team. That was a great play. Just being patient, waiting for them to peek and give him an advantage, which is what happened. DankerMemerson going to be on a save here, buying up a couple of deagles. D's pushing short B. See if you can see anything. It's going to fall back in the sight.
The connector boost, Masfats went for it. He peeked out the window.
Yeah, they're looking for that boost. See if they could catch anybody off guard. But again, Mystical and CZ playing back on site, not giving them anything early. Every time they're on a save round, they know that they're just playing sites. They're being super cautious and smart about their positioning. DankerMemerson's going to take connector control, go back down to connector. Wonder if ScoopX is going to hear him. They're walking the whole way. They do open the
So
door.
Masfats is sitting on the cheeky little left side headshot spot. Or no, he's near the headshot spot. Yeah, right side.
Yeah, he's near headshot. Yeah, they seeing if he can catch anybody out. Yeah, nobody's over peeking from the Zelos side. They're playing patiently.
Ooh.
They
Mystical
know
got a
Masfat's
peek.
pushing A. It's easy.
Masfats getting caught coming in.
Mark is taking out Awful, pushing on the B site. CZ taking out Nivik and Blood.
Good
That was a
patience.
slaughter. Yeah, excellent patience on the CT side. And see, on this buy round, they're now playing aggressive again. Mystical and Scuba are already pushing up. They go to connector. See if they catch Awful off guard here. One's up on the raptor on the boost spot. but
ScoopX
Scoop
caught
back.
awful. Connector.
They know one's in connector, so they're gonna catch. Mystical catches Masfats off guard there with that boost. That angle can be so strong in connector.
Nivik.
And then yep.
Bomb's starting to work its way back towards long. Nivik's pushed all the way up. He's got fire on the bank. ScoopX throws smoke on it.
Deast and Scoop X. Deast is taken out. Oh my goodness.
Nivek
and
putting in
did
work.
Scoop. Wow, what an entry there.
Nivek is in. Wow, Nivek with the 4K. He might as well just go get the last one. Oh, that should have been it.
Steve, though.
That would have been it. Yeah, Stu, what's he going to do? He's going to try to get his
He knows
plant.
it was truck. He
And
does find it.
Stu holds down
They
the
pick up
fort.
First round on the board. Again, though, this is a CT-sided like map heavily. So the
Yeah.
rounds they get on T side is great, and that's not too bad.
Yeah, Nivik
4-1.
lurked all the way through the map on a 4K. That was nice. He pushed his way all the way up into A.
Yeah, Nivik doing work that round. Here comes the other side. Scoop X is going connector again. See if he catches another DankerMemerson player in connector. Who is that? Is that Awful?
It's, yeah, awful. Push down. ScoopX is going to peek with the swag. Ooh, awful with the headshot on the ScoopX.
CZ and Mystical going to fall back off though and try to hold on to A site.
Masfats and Awful getting a boost on construction there. Oh, they're trying to get a peek. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, awful
They
hit,
find
Marcus,
one.
right in the face.
They find him sitting at pillar.
That was filthy.
Deese is the only one. No, CZ falls down the B site to watch B as well. Are they going to find Deese at ramp, though?
Yeah,
Dude,
Deist is
he
out.
is. CZ at graffiti. Mystical's going to try to rotate, probably peek from heaven. But Masfat's watching for that peek from heaven. That's all that remains is Mystical. He might try and save here. Looks like that's what he's going to try and do with the up. Just see if anybody pushes. Just like that. Takes out Awful.
Oh. And
Masfat
Masfat's.
hits a crazy shot.
He was definitely holding that angle. So DankerMemerson put 2 tough rounds on the board.
Yeah, here they go. They're on 4-2 right now, and Zelos is going to have to save here. They don't have the cash for anything. Buying up 1 smoke and 1 flash. 2 deagles on the CT side right now against a whole kitted DankerMemerson. I definitely believe this round will go in favor of DankerMemerson. They are, however, stacked A, nobody B. DankerMemerson figures this out. The round's pretty much over.
As long as they don't get caught.
They figured it out.
bomb
They're
is
rotating
down.
back. Blood and Nivik are running back to get the bomb to go to B. They know that this team's stacked towards A.
Yeah.
Scoop takes down Awful inside connector. He's getting a little bit frisky there. And DankerMemerson has B site control. They just got
Bomb's
to be
going
careful.
down.
Zelos coming in from the flank because that's what they're going to do. They're trying to push from behind.
Yeah, they're all they're all near ladder room right now, walking. It's interesting.
Scoob X is long A. I don't know what he was doing.
I think what they're doing they're just going to try to get some weapons on the exit. That's probably about it.
That's true. Oh yeah, I did not realize Scoob X is the one with the AK. So they're just going to try and push his team and take some guns away from him. But it's not going to happen.
They're like, you guys are going to die to a bomb. Come on in.
Yeah, they went up the A site and none of them are even close.
Ooh, Marcus gets caught.
Ends up dying to the bomb. So that round also goes in favor for DankerMemerson. 3-4. This is anybody's game. DankerMemerson coming back here, putting 3 back to back to back. CZ will buy up an op, but Blood also has an op now. Looks like Scoob X is going to go back to the connector, and he does. DankerMemerson not going to take connector control, though. Scoob X and Mystical falling back to A site. CZ rotating back to A. They think it's going to be an A hit.
So we got 3 DankerMemerson in long. We've got Nivik pushed out onto the party balloons. And you got a three strong hold from Zelos and A site. What's going to happen here? Awful's in the long. Blood has the op. Or, let's see.
Yeah, Blood has an op, and so does CZ, which CZ's on A as well. Or actually, he's Heaven watching short B.
Ooh, Blood just saw him cross into the bank, so
Now they're going to rotate back up. They find Scoob at truck.
Ooh, Blood.
Out of bank. Ooh,
Holding
Blood
that.
takes him out.
Will the bomb go down, though?
The bomb
Yes,
is
it did.
definitely down. CZ, Deese, and Marcus all being held by smokes. Like, CZ's checking to see if he can find anybody to pick with this op. But DankerMemerson's not giving him anything. Awful takes a nade, taking more than half, down to 45. Looks like Zelos, they're just going to save. Smart. Definitely smart in that situation. They would have lost more than they would have gained by trying to take that site back.
Was tied. DankerMemerson changed that around quickly.
Yeah, 4 quick ones on the board, just as quick as Zelos put them on.
If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. I'm Ballistics, and I'm joined here by my good friend Mishez. We are casting,
What's going on, guys?
yeah, a playoff quarterfinals match, best of 3. This is the first map. This is ZelosGG's choice. Overpass. Up next is Vertigo. It's DankerMemerson's choice.
DankerMemerson's doing a great job of taking fountain control and connector control. I think they should definitely continue to do that. They have CZ and Mystical on the Zealous side for CT, watching long bath. Massfat catches him though. He knows he's there. CZ's gonna fall back to sight. He has an op as well, so he could take control. Nivik finds Mystical and long bath though. Deast and Scoop X are gonna rotate from the B site up to A, because I think it's gonna be an A hit. But Blood's rotating to B site with the bomb, so I think this is inevitably gonna be a B hit. Massfat's just causing chaos on A site so they don't rotate off.
Yeah,
while
he's
the other
just keeping their
DankerMemerson
attention.
players, rotate down.
And look, there's 3 players on A site now, and Marcus is all by
the
himself.
only one. Here they coming back down, and CZ and Scoob X are here watching. CZ finds Awful through the smoke there, right at the edge. Oh, this could be anybody's round here. DankerMemerson has to play.
They got to get out of the
Mark.
site and play the bomb. That's the main thing.
Yeah, they're all grouped up right now.
But it's a 3v3 now. They have the numbers advantage, so it's all about saving the ops.
Yeah, CZ does have an op on him too, so he could take out another one here, but misses that shot on the blood. And Scoob X and CZ are just gonna fall back and save the guns for another round.
Well
So
played.
5
Good.
on the board.
Yeah, good job by Massfast to keep their attention on A while they rolled over to B.
Yeah, excellent job by Massfast causing that distraction. So far, a good match. As soon as DankerMemerson started getting those rifles, though, it was like they're just taking control, finding the picks. Looks like
Okay.
Cease is gonna push connector here to see if he can pick somebody with that op.
For DankerMemerson, right on Monster. You got D sitting in the site near water. He's going to be defending, but he's got some backup in there with him. He's got Marcus.
Scoob X is relatively
Scoob
close
X.
to hiding graffiti. He does find Awful. Scoob's gonna push on the site and plant. That was a dangerous plant. They're all the way around.
But that's important plant, though, because it starts the ticker. Okay,
Going
so
to
it's
remain
down.
Nivik.
It's down to Nivik, who's going to have a really rough time here. They're on it. He hears it. And he's going to have, yep.
Molly him off.
What could you do?
Yeah, pretty
He's
much
like-
nothing in that situation.
Yeah. But a good plant for Danker, good defuse for Zelos.
Yeah, Danker definitely have some cash on them, so they're just gonna buy up again.
So
Steve's
Awful.
gonna go play that party.
Awful heads down to connector rather quickly. Xeasy takes a peek and then backs back off the A site.
Oh, look
Deast.
at Zealous getting cheeky with the boost over A site, the sign.
They threw a smoke through Monster just right in front of Deast, just to mess with him. It bounced through Monster. It's on B site. You know that he had to say something about that, but look at all the players in long. You got blood. You got 2 in a restroom.
Yeah. Look at the boost on A site though. I mean, is that CZ?
Yeah, yeah, I see that. Nice, nice. That's
CZ and
a nice
Mystic.
boost.
Nate hits blood for 5 HP. Nothing terrible.
Oh, CZ got Nivik into the restroom with that boost. That was filthy.
Yep. That boost is super dirty. You never really notice it until it's too late.
So there's 3 coming out outside restroom. Masfats is going to lead it. Masfats is dead. But the flashes are coming in.
Takes him right out. Here comes Stuve Awful and Blood though. See what they can do. Mystical takes out Blood. Scoop takes out Stuve. Awful takes out Mystical. And CZ finishes it up on Awful with the final shot.
What a beautiful hold by ZelosGG.
Great boost to catch DankerMemerson off guard though. That boost at A site definitely thwarted their plan to go A. DankerMemerson. Everybody on DankerMemerson has a buy except for Awful. He's going to rock the Tech 9, which can be crazy. And he went connector too, which is a smart place for that Tech 9 to play. But unfortunately, there's nobody there. Scoobex and Mist playing a bathroom. Masfats might catch somebody off Deast off guard here if he over peaks. Or it could be the other way around. There goes Masfats right there, and he does find Masfats. That smoke popped and kind of ruined his line of sight. It gave Deast the advantage. Stuve does find Deast, pushing down by Monster. Marcus is going to be sitting Toxic Barrel, making his way back down the ramp into the water. And Zelos knows that they're going for a B hit now. They smoke off short. Nivik comes through the smoke. Gets tagged up. Scoob X finds Awful, but Blood finds Scoob. Stuve finds Marcus, and Mystical takes down Stuve. Mystical also takes down Nivik. It's up to Blood. Blood takes out CZ. Mystical clutching up again for Zelos. It looks like Zelos is bringing it back here. That's, I believe, 3 in a row from Zelos again.
Sure is.
Looks like this game is a game of patterns. Looks like Zelos has to win this round yet before DankerMemerson can put another one on. They won 4 in a row last time before DankerMemerson started showing out, and this is also going to be a half buy from DankerMemerson.
Wow, Masfats has already pushed up construction there, like basically on B.
Yeah, they're
that
close
quickly.
to B. They do have 3 players close to B, though.
Deast is right there. Deast sees him. Deast is spraying it, but they pushed.
Oh, they do have B-side control if they can take out Scoob X here at Graffiti.
It's the only one they need to hit yet.
CZ is watching from heaven, though.
So the bomb is on site B, and it's unfortunate it's not planted right now.
It's stuck on short in that smoke. Nivik does found CZ though, which is good, taking away that op for the time being. Stuve and Blood could make this work though, because Zelos is up fighting Nivik right now on A.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Nivik.
Nivik
Making
finds
things
Stuve.
happen.
Nivik just trolling with them around on A site so that his teammates could get the plant.
Oh, he hit him, I think.
He
But the
did. Mystical
Mystical.
has 9 health. 9 health.
Oh, he's going to grab the op. Let's see what he can do with it.
Most likely, he's probably going to save that up because he's so low right now.
He's going to run far away. He's hurt.
Stuve better get out of there too because he's low. Stuve could possibly die here. Actually, I think he will be safe. He will be safe.
Okay, here we go. If you're out here on the stream, we would like to know, who do you think is going to win? You think it's going to be ZelosGG or DankerMemerson? We'd like to see it in the chat. 7-6. This is definitely a very close match. So the bomb and company out by the fountains. Nivik pushed up. Nivik no. One party balloons with the bomb. He drops it.
CZ's the only one with a buy with the op on the Zelos side. He's watching B site from heaven. He's going to rotate back up to A.
Up Stuve. Handling business. Stuve gets 2 on the side tunnels there in water on B site. So that's got to make him think.
Takes out
Mystical
Masfat.
thinks it's B, or is he backing off? What's he doing? Mystical's leaving.
Yeah, CZ's
site.
watching B site. A site's completely open right now.
Yeah.
For DankerMemerson.
And they're coming down. There goes the fire on the bank. There goes the plant on A site.
Yeah, CZ and Mystical stuck in this heaven area.
It's a 4v3.
Mystical jumping out the B site with CZ. ScoopX is the only one. He's trying to get a gun. He's just going to wait to see if somebody peeks and gives him the opportunity so he can pick up a gun.
Most of the guys are running to save, but Mystical.
Dude takes him out. And that's another round for DankerMemerson. That's 7-7. They tie it up.
CZ saves the op, though. And Mystical keeps a nice weapon as well. Last round of the first half.
This is a comfortable P side to have as well.
Yeah.
For DankerMemerson, definitely comfortable to have 7, maybe 8 rounds on the T side. Looks like they're going to take playground control. Try to go to
Masfats is already in B. He's letting them know he's there. He's trying to get their attention as 3 go down long. Masfats is trying to get their attention, but is it working or not? Because Mystical ain't buying it. Mystical is peeking long, and he sees 2 of them. All right, so the alarm has been rang by Mystical. There's 2 long, almost in A. So the rotates start coming in. Expect him to defend A site like it's Fort Knox.
Yeah, Mystical CZ taking out Awful and Nivik.
Mystical has that power position right outside of restrooms, and he hears they're coming along.
Yeah, takes out Blood. Stuve, it's up to Stuve. One piece is coming along bathrooms, though. Does get found.
Stuve. Maybe he'll save that op for next pistol round.
That would be good, yes.
It's wise. I don't know. It's a 1v4. It's a tall order. He tries. Yeah. But like you were saying, 7 rounds is plenty. That's a strong T half. But that was close. 8-7. Neither team wants to give an inch. Okay, so Yukamar says he thinks the series might go all 3 maps with DankerMemerson winning it out. That's a good prediction, Yukamar. Okay.
DankerMemerson can come out with this pistol round too. Oh man.
Look at that rush up construction. They're already on B site, like all of them. Construction.
There they are. Oh, there's Blood taking out Marcus. CZ, Mystical finds Blood and Stuve. Nivik and Awful taking out Decent Mystical. ScoobX taking out Awful. So it's a 2v1 situation right now. See if ScoobX can clean up the rest of this DankerMemerson.
Massfats sees, I think he saw his helmet. Yep. They have no idea. ScoobX is all by himself on Monster. I don't even think they know it, right?
No, they're rotating through water and...
the timing.
Yeah, the timing is crazy. ScoobX checking. He thinks that they fell off completely, probably going towards A. And now they're running up connector to go to A site, but ScoobX is going to be planting the bomb on B. They have no idea where he's at. They think it's going to be A. I guarantee it.
Yeah, they're running into A. They are.
And it's down on B. This could be a round for Zelos right here. ScoobX could clutch this possibly.
Yeah, there's no kit. Oh, wait a minute. Massfats does have a kit.
Nivik taking
Who buys
short
a
control.
kit on pistol round?
Nivik does find him,
Massfats
though.
has the kit.
And they will have this round. DankerMemerson win this pistol round.
Kit wasn't needed. That was just for, you know, a little extra icing on the cake. Yeah. Yeah.
Just in case.
So it's tied 8-8. Good match. Good match.
Zelos did get that plant, so they're going to buy up this round to try and take this round back away from DankerMemerson. Blood and Nivik playing bathrooms at A. I don't think they're expecting. They hear that they do have AKs. So maybe they'll play a little bit more passive now. Mystical pushing up long, checking long bath, making sure it's clear. Mattsack gets tagged up. He's on 28 health. Oh, Blood finding Mystical right there in the bathrooms. Right through the corner of that smoke. So Zelos falls back a little bit. ScoobX is going to go down connector. It looks like they might try to go and hit B after that shot.
Yeah.
From Blood.
Yeah, they're liking B.
Yeah, they're
Awful.
pushing.
Stuve. Oh, they're coming back, huh? Okay,
They changed their decision. They have 15 seconds here. Time's running out, so they're just going to rush A site. They realized they didn't have enough time, so they're just going to push on the A site.
Oh, the flames. The fire.
Takes out Marcus and Deese, and Blood takes out ScoobX, and this is going to be it for this team. CZ, if they kill him after time, he doesn't get any money. And they know where he's at. Are they going to... They find him. That's no money for CZ that round.
I think they juked that that rush to B back to A. They juked themselves, unfortunately, because I think they could have gotten into B.
It's possible they could have. CZ buys up just body armor. He only had 700 money that for the start of this round. Looks like Zelos is just gonna rush out the playground.
Yeah.
They catch Blood and Party. But they're just rushing. They're just gonna try and take the A side as quick as possible.
Nivik sees him. Oh, they don't see him. Nivik catches two.
Nivik. Oh my goodness, Nivik. hiding in that smoke in the corner there.
Yeah. And then Masfats
Yeah.
handles long.
Marcus does take out Nivik though. That's an M4 for them if they want to pick it up.
Okay,
And Beast does pick it up.
look at this. Masfat's going to flash. Watch this. Flash.
Dudes from behind though takes out Beast. Marcus is all that remains. He gets tapped by Marcus. So it's still a 2v1 and Marcus is on an M4. If he hits his shots, he could do this.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a tall order. He's got to get a plant. They don't even have to fight him. I don't know why they're even. Yeah, Masfats don't care. I would have even fought him. I'd have just backed off and said, "You got a plan." But Masfats is Masfats. He just attacked him.
He just does those things. He's just that kind of person. He's
Yes.
built different.
He is. He is the IGL, by the way. He's the demented mind behind DankerMemerson.
I had no idea. Now I know. Oh, look at Zelos just pushing through the short smoke, taking short control. They're all pushed up over by Long, by Monster. Blood finds Deep. Multiple finds Blood. Dude's coming out strong. 2K for him, and Awful finding CZ. All that's left is Scoobex. Scoobex does get mollied off at short. He's just gonna fall back to the water. Watch connector.
What would you do in this situation? I would try to pull someone off of B. Personally, I would try to like maybe flash up over like outside restroom. Make them think
Yeah,
I'm coming.
I would make noise to see if I could pull somebody while I'm just holding a singular angle.
Yeah. Good try, Scoop.
In those situations like that, in a 1vx situation, what you always try to do is try to separate them so that they can give you 1v1 so you have a better chance and a higher percentage of winning that fight.
No doubt.
So if you can pull them and have them get cocky and... Because it's a, like, for instance, a 1v5, and they keep giving you 1v1s and you can hit your headshots,
Yeah.
obviously those percentages are going to be higher if you can fight them one-on-one.
Yeah, and that's $4,000 basically for every kill. You take a weapon and armor.
Yep.
That's, you heard him.
So decent Marcus and CZ are going to be trying to take A here. They're all rotated up there now. They're taking A bathrooms. Blood's in long bathrooms though, checking. Deece does find Nivik.
Masfats turns the flash on A site, keeping it back. Sees one in
They know this whole
restrooms.
team's up here.
So they know it's here, yeah. And guarantee there's going to be
Ooh. Marcus
blood.
takes
Now they're
out
rotated to
Masfats,
B. They're
but
going to B. Let's see how quick they figure it out. Stu's already there. Stu has smoked off construction. Stu's going to be there with a welcome wagon. He's got the AK. They're going to try to plant right on site. One on site now.
CZ finds
Stu couldn't stop him. So Awful doesn't know it, but one's pushed right under him. Coming into heaven under him.
He could get caught.
Blood handles
Blood
business.
Dizzy though.
Blood said, "I got you, bro."
Blood find Mystical does not. He knows where he's at.
Ooh,
Oh,
Awful now.
Awful.
I think he has to know. It's a 2v1. Mystical's hiding, playing the bomb wisely, but he's dead now.
That's it. Did they have kits?
Awful has the kit.
They do. They both have kits, and they will have that regardless if they had one or not.
What are we watching? DankerMemerson handling business in the second half here.
Yeah. DankerMemerson having a strong defense. That's 5 in a row now for DankerMemerson on the CT side. See if Zelos can find an answer for it. Decent Mystical already out playground. Probably gonna work long. Nah, Deece goes towards Fountain. Masfats and Nivix are playing long. If Mystical peeks this, he's not. He's just gonna hold it there. Oh, here they go. They're gonna meet.
Oh, wow. Good thing there was 2 there for the trade.
Yeah, they're trading excellent on the CT side. All up to CZ and Scoob.
It's a
They're being
2v3. Yeah. Meanwhile, we've got Stu sitting on toxic barrels at B site, waiting patiently. We've got Divik walking through restrooms, and Awful holding down construction on B site. They're backing off. Looks like they're going to go monster or somewhere, maybe. They're going to run right into one of these two
Awful's
guys.
moving his position. Oh, here he is. He's back
Awful held
watching
it.
the same angle.
That's a dirty angle, too. I've been killed by that many times. That angle he's sitting on.
You don't think the clear usually just like that.
Oh, and
but
he
they
gets
do that.
caught. Now it's up to Stu. Stu's playing I'm not here. Look, Stu's pretending he's not there. He says,
and
I
he
am
gets
just a
them.
mirage. Well, maybe not a mirage. Maybe a site defender with an M4 AWS.
It was an illusion. That's what it was.
Yeah. So DankerMemerson are up 13-8. Now Zelos looks like they've got a buy. Everybody but Xeezy have a rifle win. Plenty of utility. Xeezy, he's going with the shoddy. And it looks like it's going to be a fast rush onto the B site. Meanwhile, Stu's going to get busy. Oh. So it's Masfats and Stu have it smoked off. Oh, Masfats with a dirty nade. He threw that nade right over the wall. And he hit Deast down to 76. There they go, the boost. Mystical is taking a peek here over the, you got a little boost. Here goes.
See if he finds anybody. Oh, he gets hit from heaven, I think. Or that was Awful, I think. Just took the shot and happened to dink him.
Oh, Awful! Masfats and Awful. They combined.
Masfats and Awful have to be careful here, though, because they're low.
Look, Marcus is backed off. He wants to catch them on a boost. He just keeps spamming that plywood.
Mystical.
So it's a 5v3. Oh, Marcus makes it a little closer. 4v2. 3v1 now.
All down the Scoop. Scoop has 1 HP. That's how I figured that was going to go.
That's rough because they bought that round. All that money is gone.
They have enough to buy up on 3 players, possibly 4 if Deast doesn't get any util. That's definitely not what they're going to do. They're going to go with a light buy here with pistols and utility, see if they can get anything working.
I think we're going to see a B monster rush. Watch this.
It almost worked.
They're going to try to bulldog their way into monster, I bet. Or to come into construction. That's where they're going. Okay.
You know, Blood knows they're coming out. Oh, it's a slaughter and short B. Just a slaughter.
Yeah.
Up to CZ, and CZ's found. This is match point. DankerMemerson coming out flawless on the CT side on overpass.
Yeah, they haven't dropped around. Let's look at the difference here real quick. Let's look at the utility difference between Danker. It's about even. It's interesting. Awful with 176. Xeezy with 114. So, I don't know. DankerMemerson
Marcus
seems
does find Blood and and Connector.
Ooh, Marcus hits another one. Kills Nivik. Masfats.
Marcus. And now it's down to a 3v3. If Zelos plays this smart,
Awful
they can definitely take this round from Danker.
Awful hears him. And here we've got Masfats sitting in restroom knowing, he knows that they went long. He's just waiting for the plant. But they're going to plant on Bankside, I bet. Yep, Bankside plant.
Oh, and
Masfats
CZ pulls it out. It's up to Stu, though.
Yeah, Stu's nutty, though. He's game for it. Watch. Watch that nade. Ooh.
It
Down
does
to
take
8.
CZ down to 8 health. This is doable as long as he can get these shots off and hit them. He's gonna push up the truck. Is he gonna find CZ and Mystical though? They're both on a truck. There's one. He knows Mystical's over their truck, but he's gonna dance around the truck and
Oh, he thought he had it killed.
he goes for the knife, but
Dude.
Mystical takes him out.
That was a
But
good round.
Mystical does die.
That was
See,
exciting.
they better call a timeout. One of them got kicked for
Oh,
the.
yeah, the anti-cheat. Uh-oh. Well, hey, this is a great time for us to talk about. Well, let's look at the bracket. We can talk about this. We'll talk about the sponsors again here in a little bit. But let's look at the bracket. We can see what where we are, and you can see that this is the final quarterfinal in this playoff series here for ClubConflict Season 27. DankerMemerson versus ZelosGG. Waiting on internet. He said it's his internet connection. There's 9 others in the server. Repeating what I said. I told him, man, that if you get booted, it's, you know, our client is what would you call it? It's not very friendly to you if you have a rough connection. If your internet connection isn't solid, you're liable to get kicked. There are some people that get kicked all the time. Some people that never get kicked. But it all comes down to your internet connection. But anyway, here's the bracket. You see the bracket. You see Orion GG has advanced, and we're back into this. Let's get right into this real quick.
Yeah, but let's see, this is match
just
point.
in time.
Hey, Matt, Zayhan.
I made it. Hello.
All right. Nice to see you.
Looks like
Yeah.
DankerMemerson have 5 match points on their side. 6 match points, actually. Oh, Stu with a little dunk on his scoop, trading back and forth, going 1-1 there. A little bit of sneaking around the A side here. Double push long, no coverage in bathrooms. Keeping the Zelos side as much room as they need. Ooh, Massfat's pushing up, getting a frag at a Mystical. Heading back into the bathroom side there, flashing himself in, clearing. Zelos did not realize that they were doubled up long and could have ran all the way up to A site by now. Playing it slow, minute left on the clock, trying to get a frag.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing for picks at the moment. See if that DankerMemerson gives them any ways to move, any openings.
Looks like Stu's going to be the first point of contact here as he peeks into the monster tunnels, clearing his angles. Will they notice him first? Yes, shots go back and forth. CZ taking him down, nades coming in. Marcus. CZ with another frag on the Nivik. Give you the man advantage to the Zelos side. Bomb plant coming in. Massfat's going to dunk in a nade. Doesn't do any damage with it because he gets out just in time. Blood coming up on short here with the op is going to peek in. Marcus taking a couple of shots off, getting tagged up. Massfat's with the frag. Blood coming in. Will he catch Cheesy? Yes, he will, leaving Deast alone in a 1-on-2 to try to keep his team in the first half of this series. Flash comes in, dodges the flash, manages to take out Blood 1-on-1 up against Massfat's, and he wins the round to keep his team alive.
Good job, Deast.
Yeah, Zelos staying alive, coming back after a near flawless CT side from DankerMemerson. It seems like pretty sure DankerMemerson, yeah, they're going to be on a save this round. They're not going to be able to buy up much. They only have 1 smoke. Not buying up any utility, trying to play it safe for the next round.
What a filthy jump there. Massfast with a boost and a connector kills Marcus on the side tunnel. They're already on B site.
It's already on B, yeah.
Massfast is dead. Stuve come up behind him, blood as well. And Awful finds himself in a rough situation here. It's a 1v3. Bomb is down. They know where he is. So Deast is coming in. Let's see what happens here. Awful handles his business with the pistol. He's going to pick up that AK. See what he can do with it. Oh, catches another one. That's money. Money on the board. But XCZ hangs on. So Zelos stays in the game. That was a good 2 frags, though. That cost Zelos a couple, about 6,000, maybe 8,000. You had to replace those weapons and armor. So XCZ's got the op. He's already pushed down into the playground near long. We've got the playground control here now. Everybody on Danker's playing pretty conservatively. They're in the restrooms. Just making sure they don't come into A. Nivik is holding the side of the restrooms, watching the exit of connector. What do you think the hit's going to be? The bomb is walking through the restroom, so it's probably going to be an A hit. We've got Blood sitting here on site. Deist is in the restroom. Masfats is sitting on truck. Blood is gone. Deist is peeking that. Deist goes down, as does Marcus. Nice 2K. Mystical's on site with the bomb. He's being covered by Scoobex. Meanwhile, the flank's coming in. Awful's through the restroom. Stuve didn't waste no time. Hits him from outside the restroom. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The first map is in the bag. 16-11. DankerMemerson takes the dub. Wow, that was a pretty interesting deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in the next match, or the next map here in just momentarily. In the meantime, we're gonna play this song. This is Fantasy by King Caleb. Be right back. right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are back. Everybody's getting ready to join the server. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here with this. See if everybody's in the server. It's a 5v4. We're waiting on one player. So if this is going to be Vertigo and it's DankerMemerson's choice, I'm joined by my good friends Zayhan and Mishez. Guys, that was a good match we just watched, don't you think?
Yeah, it was an excellent, hard-fought match by DankerMemerson. When they went to the CT side, the flawless. They were playing flawless there until the very end. Strong defense on DankerMemerson.
And the score line doesn't really show how close a match it really was. I mean, Zelos was playing very well. They were just, a lot of times it was just that, you know, the one trade that Danker got better than them or what have you, but they put the necessary rounds up on the board to get the win in the first map. So this is map 2 in a best of 3. Real quick, while we're waiting on the connection here, let's pull up. I'm just going to pull up the win-loss record of both teams, and you will see that DankerMemerson, they have one more match, 5 actual wins during regular season. You can see they're 6-0, so they must have gotten a forfeit win as well. And they've went up against some good teams, and they've won everything. DankerMemerson has. ZelosGG, they've done pretty well. They've only had one loss to Conviction, and you might remember that name, Conviction, because if we look at the bracket, you can see that Conviction, they are waiting to play Orion GG in the other semifinals match. I think that match is going to take place sometime this coming weekend, maybe as late as Sunday, but we're trying to schedule that match, but it is going to take place soon, and we're looking forward to that. But Conviction did deal out the only loss to ZelosGG during the regular season. So, okay, looks like we're 5v5. We're just waiting on them to ready up. We're waiting on Masfats and Nivik. So this should be interesting. Now, I do know this is DankerMemerson, one of their favorite. Well, I don't know if it's their favorite map necessarily to play. I think it's their funnest map, if that makes sense, because DankerMemerson, they're all about having fun. I've played with these guys. I've queued with them, and I can tell you what, they have a blast on this map. So if it looks like they're focusing more on having fun than winning, don't be surprised. I warned you up front. DankerMemerson, they love this map, but it is their pick. So ZelosGG, I think they're going to definitely start out here CT. And so this will be getting underway here any moment. As soon as these guys live up, we will be underway. Now, some things to look for. Look for DankerMemerson to do the crazy T-boost. Or it's where they jump out. You know, they try to land on B stairs. You jump out of the map and then you land back in. I should give that away, I guess. But look for that one. Every time I've watched them play, they've tried to do that silly play. But anyway, who knows what's going to happen. They want to give away their secrets. But I've watched them try to hit that jump 5 times in a row. And half the time when you miss that jump, you fall to your death. And I've watched them have every player try it in a round until they all die. So that's the fun I'm talking about. So if you see them jumping off the map and dying, that's why. All right, so here we are. Looks like we're lived up. We have lived up. So far, everybody's just walking. Masfats is taking his sweet time going up a ramp, checking his corners, trying to get spotted. He gets spotted. Deast peeks him out that quickly. He takes a USP to the head. Masfats has history. Meanwhile, everybody else is kind of gathered up here, getting ready to roll through mid. And they run right through their spawn into B. That's an interesting way to get to B. They caught Scoobex in a 3v1, and the bomb's going down. Rotates are coming in from CT. They're already there. Stu barely gets the bomb down before he gets killed. Awful's there to trade it back. Blood's pushed up too. Now it's up to Marcus and Blood. What's going to happen? Blood handled his business. So DankerMemerson's on the board first. Yeah.
Yeah, taking that pistol round away from Zealous there, especially on T-side Vertigo as well. Get them an early start in this game.
Stu Van Company. Looks like they're going to hit the ramp. Stu with a nice fire. There's fire right up into the back area. A site. What is that flash? I've seen that, Stu. That was a good one. Stu knows there's one right on site. He puts a nade right onto Deast. Brings him down to 81. Awful finishes it. XCZ just holding down mid. Marcus is holding down from Crow's Nest. He's sitting on A site. Scoobex holding down B. Both Mystical and Marcus are on A site. They're getting ready to get busy as the bomb starts to go down on A site. XCZ takes out Awful. XCZ pushes out into the smoke. Scoobex is just hurt. Too bad. He's got 39 HP. And it's a 4v1. Scoobex, good try. Scoobex wanted to kill somebody, though. He wasn't running. So DankerMemerson goes up 2-0.
Electing to keep 3 of the MAC-10s on the DankerMemerson side, which is right on par for them. They're a very aggressive team, and they like to do those goofy strats, you know, pull a W with a MAC-10, hop around, pop flash each other in, and just frag out.
Yeah, personally, I hate going against that, the jumping, flying MAC-10. I hate that so much.
It's so effective when used correctly.
Absolutely. I 100% agree.
Look at
That's why I hate it so much.
Mass Fats holding the dirty angle.
I can't blame people for doing it because I do it too.
Look, he's ignoring Marcus because Deast is there. He handles. Oh, I didn't catch the action, but he caught them both.
Mass Fats with 2, knows there's a third. Molotov on Scoobex. He is going to run out and takes him out with a third.
DankerMemerson going to have control of A site. Bomb will go down by Blood.
Couple of shots ringing out from Mystical and CZ. MAC-10's doing their job. Stub taking down CZ. Mystical with a 5-7, trying to get at least 1. Does manage to get 1, but is taken down by Awful's knife. Knife kill was that at DankerMemerson.
These guys. Divik's mad. His AK is lost. That's what happens when you get booted by the ClubConflict client. You have an AK. It's gone.
Oh, Marcus finds Mass Fats, but Awful also finds Marcus in return. DankerMemerson trading out properly. Partially why it's making them so effective last round, last match.
Bomb's going down. Stu's putting it down.
Bomb didn't go down yet? Oh, there it is.
Finally. Yeah, Stu was getting peppered up there for a minute.
It looks like DankerMemerson's going to play this fastly. Just wait for them to push out. Just continuously smoking
Stu's
up the
nade.
angles. That was a great nade by Stu.
It was filthy.
Yeah, it looks like
Stu's
Zealous
up on the bomb site.
here. Yeah, they're going to fall off and save their armor and guns. For
And they're going to give chase. And doing so, they'll be able to save their weapons. If Stu's going to get far enough away. No, he's going to try to sit in the corner. It ain't going to work, Stu, with 32 health.
Nivik finds Scoob.
Ah, I'm lying. I didn't know what I was talking about. Stu just had to show me. Oh, look at that.
Oh, he
He
went for
killed
the
Nivik.
knife.
Oh, CZ's the only one that survives with a gun on the Zelos side. So they're relatively broke right now. They're still going to buy up, but there's not... They buy up on mag 7. If they lose this round, actually, I think they'll have... Yeah, they have max loss. So next round, they'll be a little low, but they'll still be able to buy.
So Mass Fats and Awful pushing up mid.
Look at Zelos using that boost on A site.
Execute coming in. Scoob is going to take the first contact here. Stoob is not having it. Gets the frag. Molotov's coming in. The execute comes on the B side here. Bomb plane is going to come down by Nivik. Zelos with 4 alive to try to make the retake happen here. Not much in the way of utility, just a flash on Mystical and a couple of smoke grenades. Gonna require a lot of teamwork to make this one happen here. Trade frags and all. Huh?
They don't even seem like they're interested unless they're going to just go. They're not even trying to retake.
Yeah, they're definitely not interested in trying to retake that. They already know.
They figure they got enough
And
weapons and armor right now.
DankerMemerson knows this, so they're chasing.
Yeah, they want to get their weapons.
They know they're going to be hurting if they take these guns. There's Stube on Marcus. Mystical and Nivik. Masspat takes out Mystical. CZ. Oh my goodness, it's just a slaughter at the ramp on A site.
Oh boy. So DankerMemerson with a strong 5-0 early lead.
So here they could buy up if they just buy body armor. They could buy FAMASs, but it looks like only a couple of them. Yeah, ScoopX is the only one that doesn't buy up. He buys a Deagle instead. That was a dirty nade that landed on Mystical. Took him down to 45 health.
Massfats with an entry on the B site. ScoopX's history.
Massfats and Stu are taking the B site, but
Oh,
Mystical
Mystical
comes
with
down, takes
a-
out both of them.
Look at that. Look at that. Well played.
Massfats and Stu both gone from Mystical. I'm pretty sure Mystical was blind on that as well. From that flashbang. Dees finds blood.
I'm not quite sure he was blind. He was right up against a crate. It was just the timing. He peeked straight out. I think that's why he was able to hit it.
And Zelos is finally on the board here, cleaning up that round from Danker.
That's huge. Getting those the first round is huge. It's got to make you feel good. If
They
you
have a
can get
couple
one.
of AKs now too, so I've seen them. They can make those AKs work. Mystical Molly's off mid, so they can't push it. But it looks like Danker's gonna try for this A push again.
Nivik.
Nivik finds Dees through the smoke. CZ's gonna rotate back through CT to go to B site or watch mid. He was watching mid as he made his way to B site.
Yeah, they're gonna take on ScoopX in a B side here.
Yeah, Mystical kind of knows something's up, so he's gonna rotate back over to mid.
Nivik holding a rough angle.
Here they come. ScoopX gonna peek out, and Massfats finds
Nivik's already pushed up.
Site. Nivik smokes off, holding off all 3 of the Zelos players on the other side of their smokes.
They have no idea he's that close. Oh, he's already
He's gonna
peeled
fall
off.
back.
Awful picks up 1 with only 5 HP. 2, a 2-piece. He wants a 3-piece in a soda. Mystical's hurt.
Gonna be hiding down on the ramp at Cat. Massfat's gonna find
They're
him here.
hunting him.
Oh, he jumps over. Mystical finds Massfats as he jumps
Heck,
over.
he got
And finds
2.
Nivik.
That was big.
But Awful's going to clean it up and take him away. Another round for DankerMemerson. 6-1.
Anytime you can take out an opponent, you take out their rifle and their armor, that's good. So,
Oh, absolutely. CSGO is just as much as a shooter as it is also an economy game.
well said.
That being said, no nades on the Zelos side. They have nothing to stop anything coming in from DankerMemerson other than just raw aim. Scoob getting the first frag. A couple of shots going back and forth here. Mishez recovers the spray, takes him down. Here's CZ coming, takes him down as well. Nice little two-piece from Mishez there on the B side. Mystical's going to rotate in. Mishez got the pick, so he's going on the offensive here. Couple of nades ringing out. Awful taking down Marcus. Mystical and Mishez fighting here. Mystical wins the duel. He's going to grab an AK for himself there.
Mystical. He's good at peeking out from behind cover and killing people on B. He's done it several times now.
Couple of nades coming in on the A side here. D's doing what he can to try to slow it down. However, DankerMemerson's coming in. Bomb is going to go down here. Nothing they can do to stop it. Mystical rotating over. No kit, no nades. Looks like they are going to try to make something happen here. A couple of spams coming through the wall in the way of blood. Mystical inching his way around the smoke. Oh, interesting little boost coming here.
Yeah, Mystical's trying to catch. He knows there's got to be one over there on the corner of the ramp.
That's a cool boost. Blood is double stacked, watching the heaven area.
Ooh. Nivik gets away. And this bomb is going to go off.
Nivik does find Mystical and D.
This has to be deflating. You're down 7-1 in your second map.
Yeah, I don't know. DankerMemerson's just coming out strong this side. Way stronger than they did last map on Overpass.
Yeah. Well, it is their map pick, so I guess we could expect it to maybe do well.
It does make sense. So they probably ran this map and practiced this map a lot as a team together. So
yeah, they love playing it for sure.
looks like DankerMemerson taking mid control here, going across Cat, seeing Mystical.
Divik with a shot on the Scubex. How did he hit that? And they're on.
Also on Mystical.
They're on B site, uncontested basically.
Yep. CZ Marcus and Deese are stuck behind the smokes again. Stuck in CT and mid.
They're playing retake again. Awful's got the welcome wagon sitting right on it.
Looks like they're not even going to offer it
Oh,
up. They're just
Awful knows where they're at. There, he catches one. Marcus he has no idea there's another close. Mishez is going to try to.
CZ's going to try and save this best of his ability. Gets caught in the back by Stuve.
It's like an exclamation point.
8-1 DankerMemerson. And Zelos is back on a save.
Hey, what's up, Caustic? I glanced over the chat. I finally seen it. What's going on, my friend? Caustic's in the chat. What's up, Gon? Gon's my buddy. It's been a long time since we've been to LAN, hasn't it, Gon? We got to do one of those again. Same with you, Caustic. Caustico.
Gonna find us out by Stuve. Oh, Stuve's gonna fall back there. They're just taking B site again. Scubek's gonna push to the smoke in mid. See if he can spot anybody out. Blood's gonna catch Scubek's on the side. Wasn't aware that one was still in mid.
Oh, look, they're boosted over the top side. Bomb is down.
Nivik dropped the bomb. Awful finds D in CT spawn. Stuve finds Marcus.
It's down to XCZ in a 1v5. And DankerMemerson just too much. So DankerMemerson, they are making a statement, and they're not finished. 9-1. They just keep racking up win after win. What do you think they're doing that's so effective against Zelos here?
Honestly, they're just trading out and just punching hard and fast on whatever site they choose. They're not hesitating. They're just going. Regardless if they get shut down, they still go.
Good point.
By them doing that, they're trading out efficiently and effectively as a team.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a good assessment.
It was very obvious on the a couple rounds ago when they were Zelos was trying to save the 4 guns, and you just saw the back and forth. Every DankerMemerson person that dropped was immediately traded, and it's just a very effective way to play. Looks like they've practiced quite a bit of Vertigo, so they know a lot of the setups, the takes. They have set smokes, Molotovs, and all that, and then they have the aim to back it up. Over on the B side here, looks like DankerMemerson is going to go for a tank. Nivek peeking around a little bit. Skubek's going to try to do what he can to stop them. No nades on the Zelos side yet again. Minute left in the round, and they've expelled just about all of their nades. They have 2 smokes left to stop anything DankerMemerson has to throw at them.
Let's see how Skubex handles this B hit. Skubex and XCZ. Skubex is going to just reveal himself last second. Stu's waiting for him, though. XCZ's over the top. Trying to save his op, though. He didn't hit that first shot. What's he going to do now? He's certainly going to be... They're smoked off. Marcus comes up. So Awful with 16 frags. He's living up to his name. He's leading the team. So utility damage. He has 130 utility damage as well. There's 4 skylights. Okay, here we are. It looks like they're going to hit an A site. Got Marcus over here on the backside. Deast trying to hold down ramp, but he's taken out by Nivek. Marcus is pushed right up on the back door of the A ramp there. Nivek can't see him through the smoke. Now he does. He catches him. So it's looking bleak here. Mystical's on A site by himself. And here comes here comes utility. He's sitting right in the smoke, so he's probably going to kill the plant. Well, he's going to try to anyway. Ah, they shot right into the smoke. They weren't taking no chances.
Nivek cleaning up CZ, leaving Skubex alone with the AK here to try to get an exit frag or 2. He knows DankerMemerson's going to hunt him. DankerMemerson has plenty of money.
Skubex. Oh. Does kill Awful. But man, it's tough. It's 10-1, and it's about to be 11-1. So...
Yeah, DankerMemerson just really strong right now.
You remember Zayhan on Maybe Admins? You remember playing ZelosGG earlier in the season? They 16-1 our admins.
They did do that. I do remember that.
You remember that? That 16-1. Peter Pan was 0 for 17, I think, in that match.
The admins team does not practice, full disclaimer.
Okay, you're right. The admin team did great, taking the 5th seed this season. Good job to
Just a bunch of old, washed-up men.
It's a good way of describing it.
And that's what ClubConflict's all about. You don't got to be the next best thing. Just come frag out, have fun. Doesn't matter.
That's right. Oh, what's going on? Mystical. Being mystical, living up to his name.
A lot of frags going back and forth here on the way of Zelos. Taking down multiple DankerMemerson players. Skubex taking down Blood. No Fury, 3 HP. Marcus taking down Awful as well. Coming in a little late, but never too late. Does not matter.
Yeah, they made their stand. Even if it was in the 13th round. There's
We just have to see how efficient Zelos is on the T side, because if they could work magic on the T side, I mean, they could always come back. I've seen crazier things.
oh yeah. They're not being shy about trying to hit B site. Scubex has an op though. He's holding off on a dirty ankle. Meanwhile, you've got Blood over here trying to make noise on the A site.
DankerMemerson wants revenge. They were coming in, taking down Stewart. Go with
Mystic
another
trades
refrag
him
by
out.
Masvats.
The bomb is going to go down on B site though. XCZ.
Stu spots out CZ. They're smoking them off. Again, they're smoked off, stuck in CT.
Yeah.
Deese is going to work mid and see if he can come up over to Catwalk, see if he can spot anything. Awful's in mid. Deese is probably going to get caught out by Awful here if he doesn't push into the site.
Oh, they know where they're at. Stuve knows where they're at. Stuve's giving chase. He's going to try to save that op.
Yeah,
He wants him
Stevie's
just to
falling back
peek into it, but he
does not get the chance to save it at all. Last round of the half, and DankerMemerson just taking control of this game. They will have full utility on the CT side. CZ has a Nova. See if he can pull anything off of that. Just gonna push mid. Might catch Masvats if he peeks.
Marcus with the first couple of shots going back and forth. Awful trading it back out. Deese just barely getting away.
and just like that, they rotate.
Again, right there, that trade. That's the reason why DankerMemerson is controlling this game. Trades exactly like that.
Deese and Stuve are making eye contact through the wall here. One does not want to make the move first.
So Deist has the intel. He knows that they're on B or A site anyway. He's got to be calling that out. So Mystic being patient. Oh, Mystic naded down to 6. In the crow's nest, he backs off. The smoke's going down. Looks like they're going to come in and get a plant on site. Mystic burned off.
Deese pushing forward, managed to take out Stuve. Refragged by Awful.
Oh, and they're going to juke him. They're going back to B site. Oh
Yeah, because
no!
Masvats has control of CT already. He's already pushed up.
Mystical's onto it. He's like, okay,
He's
I'll
gonna
meet you
catch-
there.
He's letting him
Oh!
run by. Oh,
He caught it,
Mystical
all
gets
right.
caught.
Masfats playing it dirty. Masfats keeping him busy while the bomb goes down. They know where they're coming though. They're going to be coming.
Coming from CT, but Awful cleans him up for that round. That finishes that half 13-2 in favor of DankerMemerson.
You know, if you look at the scores and look at the frags, you'll see that Mystical is top fragging for Zelos with 12. But everybody else on his team barely have 5, 6, 8 frags. That's rough.
Correct. And look at Awful for that DankerMemerson side. 21 frags.
For 7, yeah. He's definitely a nutty player. But it's a new half. ZelosGG, they get their turn.
Yeah, Zelos definitely needs this pistol round if they want to stay in. Because if they lose this pistol round, DankerMemerson quite possibly has this game in the bag. Bag.
Marcus does get one.
Deese with another.
It's a 2v2 now. Fight's going down on B side. It's down to Scubex. In a 1v2. That's rough.
DankerMemerson picks it up, and this is going to be rough for the Zealous side. They're not going to have much to work with here. They didn't get a plant.
They have to force buy into this round. There's just way too many rounds left for them to be able to play for a tie here. Way too many match points. They need to make something happen.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to buy up some Deagles, Tech 9s, and 1 Mac 10 on Deist.
Looks like a fast rush towards the A site. They hear it. Awful's waiting. Nivik with a boost. Nivik's the first to die. Awful goes down as well.
Nivik.
Masfats gets killed. It looks like they have A site. Blood's still sitting near. He's in Crow's Nest.
Blood.
Blood with the 360 almost gets a kill.
Oh.
And the bomb's going down, whether Stu wants them to or not.
Yeah, Stu's gonna come up from the catwalk here. Easy's gonna find him to clean up that round for Zealous. They needed that round to stay alive. They absolutely needed that round. So now DankerMemerson's gonna be broke this round here. So if Zealous can connect a few rounds and put them together here, they could actually come back and be put back into the game. But they have to keep that pressure on DankerMemerson if they want to be able to tie this out for overtime or try to win this.
Bomb's trying to come up into B. Stu's defending. Stu catches Marcus. Xezy rolls off, but the bomb still looks like it's trying to work its way in. Yeah, Mystical and company coming in.
Oh,
but
Stu!
Xezy keeps it alive. It's a 2v2 now. They want this bomb to go down. Blood trying to be a spoiler here. Blood with a nice flash on the B site. Everybody's blind. The bomb has been planted, though.
Awful coming up on the flank. Do they know? Oh, no.
No, it hasn't.
Scubex.
Bomb is down. That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
DankerMemerson. Wow. Push it to match point.
Stu pulled
rough.
out some crazy kills right there. That 3K was Stu on that Deagle. that is what capitalized on that round for DankerMemerson.
No doubt about it. Stu and Awful have combined for 360 HP utility damage.
He does find Awful. Blood and Masfat, so they find Marcus and Scoob in return.
Deast.
Gonna find Blood. Blood's gonna find Deast through the smoke. These trades.
2 left.
Constant trades.
Mystical and Xezy are left.
Yeah, Mystical's gonna be out on the catwalk at A site, looking for a pick.
And they've got the bomb. They're just inviting him to come and get it. Come and get it, boys.
Oh, Mystic and CZ coming out.
Oh!
Strong. They don't know if Stu's in the
Look at his
smoke.
peak,
They
Stu.
caught him out.
Stu
Stu's
handling
just
business.
going on
Ah, Stu
Mystical.
ran out of bullets.
Stu. Zealous staying alive.
Did you see Stu was on his head too, but they was out of bullets. ZelosGG. They're still in it.
They're
Believe it or not.
still
Yeah.
fighting.
They're in it to win it.
It is not over until the fat lady sings, for sure. And DankerMemerson's 1 round away.
Lots of ramp rush. Lots of footsteps on the ramp.
Yeah, DankerMemerson has no utility to stop anything that Zelos can do. Marcus finds Nivik on A site. Ooh, Awful's gonna find Marcus and Deast is gonna trade out Awful. Blood! Zeusing Deast, Mystical finding Blood. The just constant trades right now. In the favor of Zealous.
Masfat's trying to head on the side, be sneaky. A couple of shots come in, distracting him. Stu managing to take down CZ. Oh, Stu with 2, but to the left.
He
Stu!
does. Stu cleans it up and clutches the round for DankerMemerson. That's all she wrote right there, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. What a match. Okay, that was amazing, honestly. DankerMemerson will advance to semifinals. They will be facing Monesium. So we'll get that. Good job. Good job by DankerMemerson. Take a look at the utility damage here. that well, you can see on the utility damage, you can see that Awful and Stewed, let's take a look at that real quick. We see that they've got a lot of utility damage. I mean, what a match.
So, as for mass bats as well, about 200 on mass bats.
You know, so it was the trades and it was the utility utilization and that really made the difference here on this 16-4 second map. So DankerMemerson putting on a clinic on their favorite map. So we appreciate having everybody here watching the stream. Let's go ahead and talk about the prize real quick, because Silverstone Technology, we love having Silverstone Technology as a prize sponsor. They are a manufacturer of ATX PC cases, and these are mid-tower cases. The Silverstone Fara H1M Pro, it's their first place prize. We have 5 of those to give away to the first place team. So we now know who's going to be facing each other. Let's look at the bracket also. Let's take a look at the bracket. You can see that DankerMemerson is now advanced. They're going to face Monesium. We've got Orion GG and Conviction in the other semifinals. They are scheduling that. So watch our Twitter, and if you haven't already given us a follow here on Twitch, give us a follow and turn on your notifications. We'll let you know whenever it's time to for these matches. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Appreciate having you on board, guys. You did a great job casting. Thank you, Mish. Thank you very much, Zayhan. So I guess we're going to have another match here in the coming days. Probably Wednesday night, I would imagine, our first match. I'm going to try to get. We'll see. It just depends on how DankerMemerson and Monesium. I got a feeling those two teams are going to be our very next match. But we appreciate having everybody here. And before we leave, let's one more time. Let's talk about our sponsors. Let's talk about Everleap Cloud Hosting. We appreciate having Everleap Cloud Hosting on board, providing the cloud hosting. Let's talk about GameServers.com. Frag Not Lag. We were playing on a Chicago server tonight, 128 tick match server. Also, we'd like to talk about Silverstone Technology. You are wonderful. Thank you for being on board. Logitech Gaming, they provide a lot of the peripherals here at the ClubConflict Stream House. The headset that I'm wearing, the mouse that I'm using, the keyboard. We even have cameras. Logitech Gaming, thank you for outfitting us at the ClubConflict Stream House. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. Thank you for being here on the stream. Appreciate having you here. And Zayhan and Mish, you guys got anything you'd like to add?
We're excited to see how this season plays out. This is a good feeling out here. It's going to be a great final. It'll be a great season.
Yeah. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. We'll catch you later in the week. And until then, we'll catch you. See you next time. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.